All right, Raider Nation. Couldn't be happier. First of all, I hope everybody's having a great Christmas, great holiday season. What a game. What a game. I'm going to be interested. So I just watched it this morning. So I didn't get a chance to watch the entire game just because I was busy with family yesterday. So I watched, the kind of the highlights of it or whatnot. And I have my notes. I'm going to read the game stats. And I have a couple plays to go over. Things I thought I liked. Geez. All right, I'm gonna have to take that call later. So hold on one second. My gosh. Hey! What did I ask? Knock it off, guys. I need to do this show. Can you knock it off? Come up here again, your iPad's gone. All right, sorry about that. Wife's at work and the kids are off on Christmas break, so trying to. Actually, this was a really good Christmas for us, but we got the kids. My 4-year-old got her first iPad. My 6-year-old son got a Nintendo Switch, so I was up all morning setting that up. My 10-year-old got a cell phone, Emma, and then my daughter, Cameron, my oldest, is going to be flying up to Michigan today, so she's packing right now. So, a lot of stuff here. So, all right. We'll wait a couple minutes here. We got 40 people in here already. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's see here. Raider Greats by Bahama Davis. Let's go. Mark Carbone, best defense since you, Burgess, Sapp, Namdi, and the boys. Need at least 2 games. No, their defense, phenomenal. I mean, 2 weeks in a row, 2 defensive touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Back-to-back plays, defensive touchdowns. Jack Jones, the guy that I really liked, has been really playing really, really well. Come on. Salute RNDC is in the building. Hell yeah. GQ, GQ Raider. That's me. How about those Raiders, baby? Let's go. Darnell Sanders, what's going on? Chris, Jack Jones. Yeah, dude, what a great pickup. If this is any indication of what AP does as far as free agents go, let's freaking go. On 6, what's up, brother? Hope you're rocking that 30 jersey yesterday, my friend. Chronicles of the Black Hole, what's going on, brother? He better be. Wait, AO. You mean AP? Or Aiden O'Connell is our coach? Aiden O'Connell is our coach, or AP? I think you got 2 mixed together there, brother. Yo, Stu, huge win. Heck yeah. Dude, the biggest win of the season. Let's go, Bert. Dajek. Yeah, AP is our coach. Okay, I was going to say. AP is our coach, and let's see. Let's see. Joe, Sean. Who's all in here? 2 thick 6s. 2 thick 6s? Thicky. I like them thicky boys. Think you mean pick. We're not 2 thick 6. Oh, I like it. I'm going to start saying that. AP has earned. Hell yeah. Dude, I said last week, if he wins this job, hire him right now. Hire him right now. What are we waiting on? And to be honest with you, I think the offensive coordinators, I know, again, we scored, 14. So we scored a touchdown, but the rest was on defense. But I like some of our play calling. I do. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Let's see. The Long Raider, what's going on, brother? Hey, Stu, I like AOC. Do you think it's more of a learning of NFL for AOC since the offense isn't showing up at times? But again, dude, Kansas City has a good defense, guys. Kansas City has a good defense. They do. And football is the greatest team sport, right? And the NFL is broken up in thirds: offense, defense, and special teams. And when one's lacking, the other two need to pick it up. And that's what we've been doing, man. That's what a team is. That's the definition of a team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Zamir White. Yes. That last run he had, boy, looked good. The last two runs, breaking arm tackles, stiff arming. I like the simplicity of the run offense. Malcolm, yeah. Look at this. Thanks, Sean. This is great. I mean, Kuntz had a hell of a game. Hell of a game. But look at this. Malcolm Kuntz plus Max Crosby since week 8 for the Raiders. 74 pressures, 14 sacks, 17 TFLs, 32 QB hits, 4 forced fumbles, and 43 stops. Dude, that's killing. Killing. Salute to Hobbs for having a short memory on the. Yep. Was that him who missed that running back on that? And actually, that's the not the play I'm going to show, but was that him that missed that tackle for that long run? I love Sean. Sean Johnson's got the stats on deck, guys. Oh, Widow. All right, hold on. Let me go up here. Widow. Kuntz has really found his stride. Also picking up Jack Jones. Yes. I know you were at the game. That's in your backyard there. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say when we drafted him? Move him inside. And has he not been playing very well on the inside? Again, looks a lot like Tommy Kelly. But that's what I said. And look what he's been doing. 13 pressures, 1.5 sacks, 3 QB hits, and 5 stops. Awesome. I like AOC. I bring in a better veteran QB to work with AOC. AP needs to get the job after that upset. Yes, absolutely. I love the defense. They're aggressive and making tackles. Yes. Salute to 68 people in here. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. Hopefully everybody got what they wanted for Christmas and got to visit with family. Here we go. Jack Jones since the Raiders in week 11. 239 snaps, 20 tackles, 2 TFLs, 2 interceptions, 4 pass breakups, 2 touchdowns, 2 defensive touchdowns in 2 weeks. I mean, that's crazy. 18 targets, 11 receptions allowed, 78 yards allowed, 31.5 QBR allowed. Awesome. Let's see. I wanted a Raiders win for Christmas and got it, so can't absolutely. You know what? I'm just so excited. I mean, just let me just take a look here. I said what I say last week, I said these next 3 weeks in the NFL in all divisions, in all conferences are going to be nuts. Like 15 teams that before this past weekend had a chances, or maybe more than that, deciding if they're going to make the playoffs or not. I mean, dude, it's awesome. Let me see here. Raiders, NFL records. Yeah, here we go. It was second place in the West, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on. What am I trying to do here? No, come on. Yeah, here's what I want. Yeah, I mean, how can you go back? You go back to lose to Miami, lose to the Chiefs, come back after the bye week, lose 3-0 to the Vikings, and then now we go and we explode against the Chargers, 63-21, and then go into Kansas City, which I said Kansas City does not play well at home. Now, it's all relative. I mean, they struggle at home for whatever reason. They smoked the Chargers, AFC West opponent. Big rivalry game. Then we go to Kansas City and whoop their ass 20-14. I mean, how could, at this point, is there really, I mean, honestly, have you guys, I mean, I want to get into this game here, but is there really anybody in the 80 people in here? Is there really anybody in the Raider Nation that has something negative to say about the last 2 weeks, about our coach, about our offense, defense, special teams, our record, our chance at the playoffs, our chance in the AFC West? Like, I'm so jacked. I'm so jacked. So jacked. First to second to third to fourth to third to second to third. Well, yeah, dude, that's the thing is we got it. And that's what I always say, right? Try to stay level as fans, because the season, it's a long season, man. It's a long season. And you gotta say, yeah, you know what? And again, I talked about this before with, I think, Hammer. No. When I was on Chris and Spicy's channel, Protect the Shield, I said Raiders fans tend to go, oh, we're the best, or he's the best. They're trash. He's trash. Get rid of everybody. And it's like, let's just keep it in the middle a little bit. And I said this when AP got hired, man. I mean, I love seeing these coaches who are former players, and not necessarily like Hall of Fame players, because I don't think they always make the best coaches, but guys who had to work, guys who had good careers, guys who won championships, guys who were free agents. Because it's a different, they know how to relate to players, and players trust them. Like Dan Campbell for the Lions, same situation. But I mean, look what AP's done. Go shave the beard, line it up. I can't shave it now, man. What the fuck? Gotta keep it rolling, bro. Gotta keep it rolling. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over the team stats and then go over my notes, what I liked. So conversate with each other in the chat. I probably won't look at the chat while I'm going through this, just to get through it. So here we go. 20-14. Las Vegas Raiders 7-8. Kansas City Chiefs 9-6. Total yards, Kansas City 308. Raiders 205. But you know what? That's what I said. It's in thirds. It's the greatest team sport. Defense stepped it up. Scored 20 points. This reminds me of, like, you talk about, the defense with Burgess and me and Nnamdi and Sapp and Kirk Morrison and Tommy Kelly and Thomas Howard. Kansas City, like, what the heck? We gave up one touchdown and held them to 205 yards when we lost at home. Yeah. It's because defense. Passing yards, we had 40. What? Holy smokes. 48 passing yards? Wow. If you were to tell me we're going to go into Kansas City and leave the game with 48 passing yards and win 20-14, I'd say it's possible, right? It's possible we did it, but I'd be like, whoa, that's tough. Kansas City, but still we held them to 223 passing yards. Rushing yards, 157. I like that. That's an old grind out AFC West freaking game in late December. Kansas City, 85. Yards per play, 3.9 to their 4.2. First downs, 12. Kansas City, 19. We weren't very good on third down. Wow. Third down efficiency, 3 of 12. They were 5 of 16, which we were good. Fourth down, they were 3 of 5. 5 times they had to go for it on fourth down. Total plays, we had 52 to 74. And that's, again, you'd think the best defense for against Kansas City is keep their offense off the field. Well, their offense was on the field 22 more times than our offense. Sacks allowed, we had 2, and we got him 4 times. We got Mahomes 4 times. We had 6 punts to their 4. We had 4 penalties for 20 yards. They had 5 for 44. Here's where it is. We won the turnover battle. And again, the percentages of you winning when you win the turnover battle are high. And then when you can add in a touchdown, go up exponentially. And then when you can add in 2, like, come on, baby. They had 1 fumble lost, which was, I thought, Mahomes looked bad. They had their offense, they had to run all these tricky plays, and it didn't work. High risk, high reward. High reward, high risk. 0 fumbles, 0 interceptions. To their 1 interception, which was a great one. Oh, my gosh. Oh, baby. Let's go. Jack Jones. Time of possession, 25 minutes to their 34. So our defense kicked butt. Aiden O'Connell, 9 of 21 for 62 yards. And you know what? Hey, definitely not a career game, but no turnovers. No turnovers. Zamir White, 22 carries for 145 yards. He averaged 6.6 yards per carry. Amir Abdullah, 2 for 11 yards. Trey Tucker, 1 for 5. Aiden O'Connell, 4 for negative. Jacoby led the team with 3 receptions. Austin Hooper, 2. Cole Fotheringham, 1. Devontae Adams, 1. Amir Abdullah, 1. Zamir White, 1. Hunter Renfrow, 1. Trey Tucker, 1. Defense, Nate Hobbs, 9 tackles. Robert Spillane, 9 tackles, 2 assists. Nate Hobbs, 9 tackles, 2 assists. Divine Diablo, 6 tackles. Amik Robertson, 5 tackles, 3 assists. Malcolm Kuntz, 5 tackles, 1 assist, 3 sacks. God, 3. He's been dude. Jack Jones, 4 tackles, 1 assist, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. Morag, he pissed me off this game. Adam Butler, 2 tackles, 1 sack. Max Crosby was contained, just 2 tackles. No sacks, no assists. Tyree Wilson, 1 tackle. AJ Cole, 6 punts, 271 yards. Inside the 23 times. All right. Let me see these comments going on. Let's see. Well, wait. Let me look at something here. Let me look at something here. Now, where are we at? Hold on, let me look at some of these comments. Shout out, Mitch. But defense kept it up, and can't wait for you to read AOC stats. Was horrible. Hold on. Okay, here we go. There we go. AOC completed 0 passes outside of the first quarter. That is horrible. Guys, are you guys serious? Are you serious? Let's look at would you look at Mahomes' stats? Mahomes, A guy making freaking $500 million, 27 of 44 for 235, one touchdown, but one interception for a touchdown and sacked 4 times. NFL MVP at home. Those are his stats. And you're going to sit here and you're going to honestly come on here and say AOC completed 0 passes. So what? We won the game. He had 0 interceptions and only sacked twice. Are you guys serious? My God. Let me see here. Let's see if anybody else is oh, hey, yeah, okay. Wow. I like how the secondary and LBs communicated. Yep. Stu is a guy. Appreciate that. Put that up there. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Benjamin. AP earned head coaching job. Absolutely. First, second to third. Yep. Just going through these comments. Offense, yes, because our offense was terrible yesterday. I don't trust dude. Kansas City has a good defense. What are you talking about? And our offense did what they had to do. They didn't screw the game up. Dude, I mean, let's see. Here we go. What did you think about Aiden's performance? Those two, even though we won, not a lot of completions and not a lot of yards. Guys, listen. You know what? You guys, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. We went in. We almost set an NFL record last week against the Chargers at home with points. Then we go into Kansas City. We go in to Kansas City against a very good Kansas City team. And we won. I don't care how we won. We won. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, W column, L column, and we put a notch in the W column. Look at Patrick Mahomes' stats. He didn't do enough to win the game. And we're going to sit here and nitpick and split hairs? I don't get it, guys. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. There's too many comments now. I'm way behind. Carlos said the beard is cool. Yes, I'm going to go through the stats here. Let's see. Here we go. Sean, you got to chill out. You have to chill out. You want to draft it. Aiden O'Connell is a true quarterback. I don't get what you guys, I don't understand it. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. You might be right on that one, dude. You might be right on that one. Yeah, he does. AJ Cole, what I say, 4 times? 3 times inside the 20. Our special teams are the shit. All right, yeah, I'm just okay. Stu, how do you rate this defense versus the Raiders' defensive past? It's hard. I mean, it's hard to do that. All right, let's go in here. You guys talk amongst each other. I'm gonna what up, Akafetti? All right. Love it. First third down, 3rd and 12. Sack. Hold on. That was by Adam Butler. Adam Butler. Great, man. Hell yeah, let's go. 3 and out. Then we go in, they get 12 minutes, 18 seconds in the first quarter, 2nd and 6, another sack. Let's go. Chiefs. Yep, and then 3rd and 9, Kuntz, sack. It was on a 4-man rush. You know how what a luxury it is to be able to get sacks with just a 4-man rush and be able to drop 7 in pass coverage. That's unbelievable. You know what I liked is they kept him in the pocket. There wasn't a whole lot of him getting out, at least from what I saw. Again, I didn't watch every play. Shout out to all the 120 people in here. Appreciate it. Raiders. I loved the play. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10, 33-yard line. Jet motion with Myers. Fake reverse to Tucker. Screen back to Myers. 21-yard gain. I loved it. And great blocking down the field with the offensive lineman. Great. See, I like those motions because it gets the defense off their keys. And a lot of time when you run motion to opposite sides of the formation, a lot of times defenses have to check something different. And that drive, and then here we go. 1st and 10. So do you guys remember this play? Right after that play, or I guess not right after that play. Maybe it was after that play. It was 1st and 10, screen to Tucker. Did you see Devontae Adams just block nobody? Did anybody see that? Please, someone in the comments. Did anyone see that? I mean, he didn't block anybody. And it was a negative play, and we had to get a field goal out of it because it took us into the, again, we had to win. I always say this. We had to win 1st down. And that puts us, that's why we lost against Minnesota, because on 1st downs, we were having penalties and negative plays, and now we're getting in 3rd and longs. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that, GQ. Yeah, I mean, just didn't block anybody, and the guy was right in front of him. It's a thought. Yeah. Grab a bag of popcorn and sit like the cat from Pittsburgh. I mean, it wasn't as bad as that, but I mean, come on. Like, Devontae wants to leave. He just wanted, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Kamari Connor, right? Kamari Connor was D'ing him up and talking shit to him. Field goal, but here's the great thing, though. Again, we talked about the best defense is keeping their offense off the field. 8 minutes, 40 seconds. That drive. 8 minutes, 40 seconds. We and what that's doing, a game at home in the first quarter, it's taking the crowd out of it. Taking the crowd completely, taking the wind out from underneath their sails. Just deflated them, and they couldn't come back. Oh, and then Kansas City gets the ball, and 1st and 10 again. If you can get them in negative plays on 1st and 10, it takes them right out of their offense. Hobbs made a great play on Pacheco. Great coming up tackle. And here's why it was a great tackle. And here's what I talk about is for whatever reason, guys nowadays tackle so high. But he came in, chopped his legs out, done. Play stops right there. Simple. And you'll see later on when we try to go high and what happens. And I'm not sure if that was Hobbs, but earlier, and Hobbs is one of our best tacklers. Came in, boom, great play. Second quarter, 2nd and 10, 14 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Pachinko, they're running a stretch play. And Coons, talk about his pressure. Coons held that edge and made a tackle for loss. It was awesome. It was great. It was awesome. Now, here we go. The touchdown play. Yeah, so that was, I thought, okay, I didn't know if that was him or not. Oh, he did have some drops too. Yeah, oh yeah, dude, that right there, that's tough to come back from. But here, this play here, the touchdown play. Here's the deal. I don't know how they teach it nowadays. I know everyone's different. I know for me, my freshman year at Purdue, Coach Kenny Green, my safeties coach, defensive back coach, actually not just safeties coach, taught me how to read that offensive line for run or pass. And that's how I could get so many tackles. That's why, a lot of times I'm coming down as guys are still sitting there trying to figure out, is it handball pass? Are they passing it off? Quarterback here. If you look at the quarterback and running back and behind the backfield, they'll lie to you every time you read that offensive line. One, through film study, you look at the offensive line and you pick the biggest guy, right? Or you pick the uncovered lineman. So the uncovered lineman would be a line, because there's 5 offensive linemen and typically 5 offensive linemen and typically 4 D linemen. So there's going to be an uncovered lineman. But here's what I looked for every time. If this is the offensive lineman and he's doing this, it's pass. Regardless of what play action's going and doing this, whatever, they'll lie to you every time. But those offensive linemen won't. If he's doing that's pass. Now, there are some BS looks with the RPO and stuff, but usually it holds true. Now all of a sudden you see this guy. He's coming out like this. Let's run. And what you look at the uncovered lineman, right? So the uncovered lineman, let's say it's a guard. Let's say it's a guard. And there's a D tackle on the center, and there is D tackle on the center and an end on the tackle. Well, if it's run, this guard's got to get to that second level right now, to the linebacker right now. You know it's run. If he's uncovered and he's doing this, it's pass. So I'm looking here, and 21 for us, that's center. He shot out right now. Right now, because he was uncovered. If you look here, he's uncovered. He shot out right now to block Diablo. And Amik he's just doing this. He's just kind of, all right, what's going on? I see Mahomes going here. There's this. Is it going to be a pitch? Once that lineman goes out, they can't throw it, because if they do throw it, it's a legal man downfield. But he played it way too slow. And it was actually interesting because their tackle, which was weird, actually pulled. Their left tackle pulled to the left and came out and blocked 21. And I was surprised at the receiver being able to block Spillane. But it was a good play call. But here was the thing that I don't know if you guys saw this or not, right? I don't know if you guys saw this, but you had Epps. It looked to me like some type of just cover 3 defense. Epps came down in the box over here, right? And actually, I think it was Kuntz. I couldn't see the number, but this tight end completely whiffed, and Kuntz had a chance to actually make a play in the backfield. Unfortunately, he didn't. But Epps, really, who's going to make this play, to be honest with you, right here, Morag. If he's watching that offensive line, he knows right now. Okay, he knows right. This center shot out, it's run. Right? They can't. Here's the deal. With it's being a run and Mahomes comes back like this, even if they pitch it to him, you think they're going to give it to him and have him run over here? If these offensive linemen were to stay in, right, in a pass block, and they run this, because I guarantee you they have a play off of it where they pitch it to him and he throws it. He can't throw it. Offensive lineman is downfield. So do you think that they're going to, if they have a chance between 10 and Mahomes to run it, are they really going to give it to Mahomes? No. So right here, if he's studying like he should be and reading the offensive line, he sees this running back come here, he should be coming down here right now. He's unblocked. Unblocked. And Pacheco, he ran up here, scored. Number one Epps came into the picture before Mery did, and Mery was back there unblocked. I don't know what the hell he was looking at. And he had a play later on, and they had a nice run, and he, instead of hitting the guy, he tried to swipe at the ball, and I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, he is unblocked. Not only should he be making the play down here, at least making the tackle before he scores in the end zone. And Epps, coming from the other side of the field, was over there before. But again, if you're reading that offensive line, it doesn't matter what's going on in the backfield. Want to say hello to all the 134 people that are in here. I appreciate it very much. Should have known it. Here we go. Should have known it was that play as soon as they lined it. Yeah. Interview will always disrespectful shit. Yep. But again, I understand, because here's what Mery's going to say. Well, I'm playing pass, which he is. He's playing pass, right? It's 8 under, 3 deep, right? We have 8 guys down here for run. But if he's reading the offensive line, that I'm telling you guys, if you go back and watch that play and just watch the center, how fast he jumps out to block Diablo. If he's worth his weight in football IQ, he sees that right away. He knows that Mahomes can't get the ball and throw it. They're not going to give it to him to run it. He knows where it's going right now. Epps has been good. The Chiefs scored on the same play that we used. Yeah. I know. Copycat coordinator. Son of a bitch. So they score. Obviously, I don't know what offense does, but they get the ball back. Great punt, right? Within inside the 20. And Mahomes, that they tried to run that little whatever, like a here, and Mahomes completely dicked it off, and Nichols picks it up, touchdown. Let's go. That shows you how good our defense was doing. They had to pull out a bunch of trick shit. I think I heard that the week before against the Chargers, we had, the defense scoring 14 points was the most the defense has scored in like 10 years. And then before the guy could finish it, out comes freaking Jack Jones. Oh, but I want to go back before the Jack Jones interception, since we missed that, the bobbled snap on the extra point. I thought it was a great play call for the 2-point conversion to Bolden. He had a tough run down there. A direct snap to him. I thought it was a great play call. Direct snap to him. Boom. Right downhill right now. They had to pull out fake punts. Are you shitting me? If you're relying on fake punts to try to keep the drive going. But again, they get, second quarter before half, fake punt, Offense is, offense is see, at that point, the score would have been 7-14, right? Fake punt, drive. They have a chance to tie the game up before half. Defense mounts up, stops them. Guess what? Missed field goal. Nothing. They got nothing out of it. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go to the third quarter. All the way to 3:38 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Kuntz sack. Boom. Let's go. Minute 50 left. 3rd and 1 on Casey's 32. Zamir White. I thought it was number 70 had a great pull and block downfield. Zamir White, good for big first down for us on 3rd and 1. Simple play, I thought. Here was the thing. I'm short yardage. I like us getting under center. I mean, I'm seeing some of these coaches. What game was it I was watching? Was it it was either it was the Colts. Talk about a good weekend. We beat Kansas City. Colts lose. I think Houston lost. Let's go, baby. Was it Indy? What I mean, it's like a 4th and 1 or 4th and very, very short. And they're in like a shotgun. I mean, he hands it to the running back, right? This is 4th and 1. Hands it to the running back. Running back's got to go 6 yards to get 2 inches. Get right under center, direct snap, get the ball there. Let's go. I don't understand that. I do not understand that. I love how we get under center. I love how we have a fullback too. Matt, what is up? Back in 2007, Raiders at the Chiefs, 21-17. We won. Yeah. Yep. Oh, forgive me here. Oh. All right. We didn't score a touchdown, but nice field goal by Carlson. 4th quarter, here we go. 11-14 in the 4th. 42-yard line, 2nd and 17. We knew that 2nd and 17 is called a get back on track down. Draws and screens, right? So what the offense is doing is we don't want another negative play. Let's try to get it in 3rd and manageable. I mean, that's football. That goes back many, many years. Back on track. And was it? Someone made the comment that he got stiff arm, but was it Hobbs that missed that tackle on that one? If you guys can tell me. But you look at, in the first quarter, Hobbs, great play on Pachenko, 7-yard loss because he went low. This play, he goes high. Why? Chop those legs out. Can a human being run with no head? Yes. Can a human being run with no shoulders? Yes. Can a human being run with no arms? Yes. Can a human being run with no legs? No. Simple. Because really, they got that touchdown because of that. That kept the drive going. And then at the end, Moreg, instead of hitting the guy like he did a week ago, he goes and tries to knock the ball away. But here's the thing. The running back, the sidelines to the left, the running back had the ball on his left. Don't try and that's how you try to knock it. The guy keeps running. On the sideline, there's nowhere to go. You go full speed and knock his dick off. I could see if the ball was in the right hand and the sidelines to the left and he tries to get it, but I don't know. I'm not sure on Moreg. I don't know. Yo, what's going on? Hey, can you pull up? Let me send a message here to Docs. Let's see. What's going on? Who is that? Who is that? Emma? Pull up Docs. Y'all remember that game? Justin Fargas, my dog, baby. Young Hug. Young Hug. Sorry, guy. I got to go back years ago because Stu was a Raider back in those days. Actually, Matt, you know what? I know that was actually the only game I ever missed in my NFL career was that one because of a calf. And I was ready to play. But I am old. So, geez. All right, here, hold on. And then on the, the 3rd and goal, we got him in 3rd and goal. And Kuntz had a great rush and had Mahomes by the shoulder. And he just got out. And then Justin Watson scored on Hobbs. I didn't see the back end. I don't know what Hobbs was doing, but again, we make that tackle. It's 3rd and like 15. And that play's not even a play if we tackle low. Now, 2014, right? They're still in the game. 2 minutes left. 2nd and 4. Great block by the fullback and Jacoby Meyer, to let Zamir White. Great run. Great run. And then at the next play, Zamir stiff arms and runs like 30, 40 yards. Great a zone read, or, it meant to cut back. But there you go. $20 to 14, baby. Let's mother effing go. I'm not sure yet. I asked my nephew, who plays at Grand Valley State, who's off, to come down because my family will actually be out of town that weekend. Brian Cole, a kid I've trained since 6th grade, drafted by the Vikings, plays up in Canada. They're in their offseason. I asked him to come, and then actually a very close friend of mine, Terrence Roberson, one of the greatest basketball players in the country, a guy I admired growing up. I asked him to come down, so we'll see. I talked to Rod Martin, a former trainer. I might go Saturday and try to meet up with some of the coaches and stuff. So, yeah. Well, there was a guy right there. So I know he tried to strip it. I don't know if he could have. I mean, stripping was kind of like strip and then sack. So it was I went back and forth. Hey, dude, pull up, dude. Hold on. I'm driving right now. If you are still live. Okay. Copy. Let me paste this to Wasted. Wasted, if you can pull up, I just sent you the link on your text message. Hey, Stu, you think Antonio should? Yes, absolutely. How not, guys? How not? Oh, there's okay. Okay. Make sure remember that there was no Josh Jacob, Colton Miller, and Michael Mayer yesterday. Ouch. Jack, you might have I'm glad I just saw this. That's crazy. That is crazy. Jack, Kana, excellent freaking point, dude. I did not even know Jacobs, no Miller, Mike. That's the thing I'm telling you. Jacobs' season isn't going the way he wanted because again, I'd like to see the research. Let me see. Sean Johnson, if you're still in here, man, can you do a research on running backs that hold out, how they do after their holdout? I don't think it's ever very good. One thing, last year he had a great season, right? And I said he was going to have a great season because he played in that preseason game, right? All training camp, played in the preseason game, was ready. This year, doesn't do training camp at all. Comes in, not having a good year. Not getting hurt. Now, Zamir White starting to come on. He's franchised, but he's a free agent next year. I'm telling you, man, like Willie Brown, the great Willie Brown, RIP, that football train, when you get off, that son of a bitch keeps rolling. It does not stop for no one. There's another one of you. Trust me. There is. I don't care how good you are. There's another one. There is another one. Yep. Not for running backs. No, sir. No, sir. And again, I look back and I'm like, how much, and again, I think I talked about this on Protect the Shield with Chris and Spicy. At some point, you look at it and go like, 15 million, 17, like once you get to a certain, amount, you're able to live off the interest alone if you have an investor. What's the difference between 20 and 22 million? You know what I mean? Like, get it done. Let's go. Get into camp and show that you want to be part of the team. I mean, how much money does somebody need, man? What the fuck, Yeah, he looked good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right there, we won. I don't care. I could see if you said, we had 5 sacks, a fumble, couple interceptions, and we still won. Okay, yeah, but 2 sacks. Mahomes had 4 sacks. Mahomes had a fumble for a touchdown. Mahomes had an interception for a touchdown and threw like 50%. Yeah, I had 1 touchdown, but it was towards the end of the game and they shouldn't even have a chance to. And we're calling Aiden O'Connell trash? Like, come on, man. Let's be realistic, guys. You got to be realistic. You got to come at me with some facts. Why would no sense. Makes no fucking sense to me. If we make the playoffs, I forgive it. What he said about it felt like yeah, we can take that. Yeah, we can take that back. Thank you. Man, 140 people in here, and we got some smart-ass people in here, man. I appreciate it. Tim Chubb. Actually, my son's nickname is Chubby Man, so I like that, man. That's dope. Yes, their defense is dope. They're good. Our defense played better. Think about it. If you think about the Kansas City offense versus our defense and our offense versus Kansas City defense, and again, let's go back. My man, forgive me who said it, but you look at Kansas City's offense, who I think had all their weapons, against our defense, and then our offense versus Kansas City's defense, and we don't have Josh Jacobs, Colton Miller, or Mayers. It's going to be tough because that's, again, I go back, it's the greatest team sport. Offense knew it was going to be a struggle. Just don't. Here's the deal, and I'll be honest with you guys. Going into this game, offense, don't lose it for us. If you don't have it, don't try it. Defense, we got to pick it up. It's going to be a tough game for offense. Defense, we need to pick it up. Special teams, we need to pick it up. And what'd they do? They picked it up. So So to say anybody played like trash or played bad in a 2014 on the road to a team that already beat us towards the end of the season when the playoffs are on the line and we go in there and when we win? Nobody played. I don't give a shit. AOC face the number 2. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm not going crazy now. Thank you. You got to take what the game gives you. Yesterday, call for run. Even our receivers couldn't catch. Boom. Bro, again, look here. Team stats. 157 rushing yards. They had 85. 3.9 yards per play. Our offense. Kansas City offense, 4.2 yards per play. Give what the game gives you and don't go outside of that. That can cause you to have pick six, a botched reverse shit for a touchdown. Kansas City offense lost it. Our defense won it. Our special teams won it. We knew the offense was going to have a tough time with those 3 guys out. I mean, come on. Come on. Tell me at the beginning of the season. You tell me we look at the schedule and look at home game against before the season starts. Home game against Kansas City on the road towards the end of the year. And you tell me that we have a rookie 4th-round quarterback starting. We don't have Josh Jacobs, Colton Miller, and our number 2 draft pick. And you're telling me we're going to win that game? I don't know too many people that would say they would, but we did. Yes. I was very impressed with Bo Hard-Agree. I was impressed with Bo Hard-Agree. And again, guys, I didn't watch the whole game. I watched 31 plays. So I'm sure there's things I'm missing, but Space Beast, thank you very much. Aiden has to run out of the pocket a few times, Swaggy Stew, and I'm a fan of bringing out the Iron Aiden. Bill and Ted, excellent. Iron Aiden, I like that. And again, so I didn't watch the whole game. I know sometimes he gets stuck in that pocket a little bit. I understand that. Again, guys, you got to remember this is a learning process. He's a rookie, and as a quarterback, you know how much shit they got to know. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Again, Peyton Manning. They went 3-13 his rookie year, set an NFL record with 28 interceptions. Peyton Manning, one of the most high football IQs you can have. It took him time to get things rolling. This guy's played, Aiden O'Connell's played 6 games, 7 games, 8 games, or whatever it is. He's going to get comfortable. But I get it, Space Beast. I get it. And again, Aiden's my guy. I'll be honest. There's things he needs to work on. But again, guys, look at what Mahomes did against our defense. I mean, the perfect stat. Kansas City's defense is number 2. See what our offense did, and then look at Kansas City's offense against a number 15 defense. 14 points on their ass. Mm-hmm. I'm just so happy with Swift. I wasn't going to bring her up, but they showing her, Kelsey had one freaking play. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Did you hear that? I believe it stated that the last time we beat Kansas City at their place in the month of November, December was dude, it's a big win, man. It's a fucking big win. Big win. Big win. Let's see. Wu-Tang Raider. Wu-Tang Clan ain't. Wu-Tang, man, that's the shit. A win on Christmas over KC at home. When no one on earth thought, no. If I remember correctly, I think I saw the picks, 8 people or maybe 10 people. Not one picked the Raiders. Not one. And I didn't say we were going to win. I said we could win. I said there's a definitely possibility that we can, the way that we're playing, and the fact that Kansas City plays bad at home, the fact that Kelsey's having a rough year, his career is down the slide, the fact that Mahomes has been frustrated. He's yelling. He things aren't working out for him, and it was a perfect opportunity, and we took advantage of it. Yeah. Well, there's not. I mean, not in here. Everyone in here, man. They like Sean. I know Sean was in here hating. But we're gonna have everyone in here. I love the fans in here right now, man. You guys are fucking. We must be on the fucking same mental path here, because you guys are definitely feeling what I'm feeling. Yeah, there it is right here. Yeah. Number 2D. Yeah. Perfect. I'm watching the 2. Yeah, dude. Hey, that's a good game, bro. If you look on my YouTube page, dude, we were freaking them dudes up, man. That was my junior year, and we're wearing the all gold. My boy Gigi had a forced fumble recover for touchdown, man. Kyle Orton was slanging it dude. That's a good game, dude. I do all the editing and music and all that stuff for my highlights on my page. I have Final Cut Pro, so take a look at my high school highlight film. I need to start posting some stuff, man. There's some good stuff on there. Yeah. Oh, he did. And that block, I mean, or the non-block. And then the little rookie cornerback coming up and just talking shit. Like, whoa, what the hell? We fought the refs, the ghosts of Christmas past, the announcers. Oh, Space Beast, you just gave me a good point. My wife was telling me, because my wife had a chance to watch the game last night. I had to go to bed. She said, was it Tony Romo or whatever? They're talking about, offensive linemen, how they, buy their, or quarterbacks buy their offensive lineman stuff. I don't remember what quarterback it was a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was Mahomes bought their whole offensive line, like customized golf carts. And they said that Aiden O'Connell, his wife, who I know, former Purdue volleyball player, really sweet, amazing young lady, baked cookies for the offensive line, and that was their Christmas gift. So I thought that was really cool. And that just shows Aiden O'Connell is, and Romo's like, dude, he's a 4th round pick. Like, he ain't making money to be spending it on offensive line, but I bet you his offensive line appreciated that. I thought that was great, man. I thought that was really, 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 really cool. Really cool. Jack Jones scored a touchdown and went up to the kid and was going to give him the ball, and he was like, psych. I did. I hit 2 $50 4-teamers with weekend going to okay. You must be talking to somebody else. Yeah. Oh, Mason. What's up, brother? So Mason Carter, everybody. Mason Carter is a very close friend of mine. We met in 6th grade at White Pine Middle School, and great family, brother, sister, mom, dad. He was my tight end in high school, and he's actually a collegiate referee. And I'm gonna have him on at some point, and we're gonna get his opinion on some officiating stuff and see what he thinks about it. But Mason, thanks for pulling up. But yeah, huge win, dude. Huge win. Matt, dude, I love it. Stu, when are you bringing? So I have talked to Gibby. I've lost contact with Burgess, which is upsetting to me because he was one of my best friends, came to my wedding. And I sent a message out to Jerry Porter. So hopefully in the new year, I plan on, I have a really good guest list, but I want to get my schedule nailed down a little better and be more consistent with it. But I've got some, dude, I got a lot of contacts in here that want to come on the show. So yes, sir. Die Butcher. Chopping it up, baby. Chopping it up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? I mean, I look at that and I'm thinking, why don't you take that money and donate it to a charity or people within need? I mean, you have a rich motherfucker buying a bunch of rich motherfuckers expensive stuff. I think it's wasteful. We had a gift exchange with the Raiders, which I actually have on film. I might post it in 2007 with the DBs, and it was a gift exchange, but it was funny stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I remember the offensive lineman. I'm like, you guys are really doing like a gift exchange? Like, you need to buy each other gifts? Like, use that money, give it back. So wasteful. Fucking wasteful to me, man. I think that's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad. But still. Yeah, I've always been a Raiders fan since the 90s through the early 2000s. My favorite player was... Are you serious? Yeah. Dude, I talked to Mike Weekly. He's a very close friend of mine. We had the same agent. Mike Allstott's the freaking man, dude. Very, very, very close friend of mine. Great player, great person. I know his son and his daughter, and yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Boiler up. Let's see. HC LXX. What up, Stu? What up, Stu? I'm still loving my Christmas present from the Queef 2 of my... Hell yeah! I should put up... You know what? Yes, sir. Yum. Yum. I may be going to the game. I'm not sure yet. Corey, what's up, brother? On top of listening to the announcers talk about the Chiefs, you got to watch all the commercials to the... Oh, dude, I can only imagine. That's true. Oh, my God. Kelsey's on... I mean... And you know what? I mean, I'm not going to hate against it. I don't know them. I didn't play against them. I mean, they're just doing what they're doing, but some of these guys, man, it's like, what are your priorities, dude? If you're not fully committed to it, just retire. Just retire. Just retire. Is anyone else? Is anyone planning? Is anyone in here local going to the... I want to appreciate, or I want to say hello to the 142 people that are in here. Shout out to Stu. You were one of the first to say put Tyree Wilson. Yeah, right? Thank you. I said it right when we drafted him. I said, that guy's a defensive tackle. But Jamal, here's what I like to say. What do I know? What in the fuck do I know? I'm just some asshole in the basement, man. What do I know? If I went back and collected all of the times I said something that came true, but I don't want to do that. Like Barry Sanders, when you score a touchdown, hand it to the ref, act like you've been there before. Lake Show Raider, what's going on? Dean Hubler, Raider fan since 77 and APS this team feeling like the old. Yes, let's go. Yes. Clark, you're a I agree. Stewie, I got to bounce. Thank you, man. In a few minutes, bro. What you doing late night? Me and Q might be doing a show. Not sure I can handle anymore. Are you planning on doing one tonight? Today? Let me know. Shoot me a message. Shoot me a message. Yeah, I mean, again, I made this comment. I said, if I could go back at my prime, if I could go back and play against anybody in today's game, two guys I would want to play against is one, Kelsey, and two, Jared Allen.
Stu, what's up?
Wait. Hold on. I want to welcome one of my very close friends, a guy that I have a ton of respect for. A man who one of his famous lines is, get off my lawn, which I completely agree with at times. I'm excited that he's in here, a guy that I love his content, his opinions. Do we always agree on everything? No, but that's what makes for great content. I want to welcome to my show. Thank you very much for pulling up, Mr. Wasted Talent.
Stu, what is the deal, brother? Appreciate that warm welcome from you, my brother. Merry Christmas, too.
Merry Christmas to you. How did everything go? Did you celebrate yesterday or?
Oh, yeah. I had everybody at the house. My mom came
at your place?
Yeah, come on. You know how, Stu. Come on, we talk about this all the time. You know it's always at our house, right?
I gotcha. Well, hey, listen, let me say this.
Shout out to my brother.
I've been talking for an hour. I want to hear your opinion on oh, wait, hold on. Space Beast, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Swaggy, Stu, and Wasted Scooby-Doo. All right, man. What's your opinion?
Man, let me tell you something, man. I've been waiting for us to bust those jabronis in the mouth like that for a long time. It wasn't just about winning, right? Because, you can win and, you could throw a couple of touchdowns and, win in a shootout like we did in 2020, right?
Which I don't think is football, but.
Yeah, this was a beating.
This was football.
This is football. This was a beating.
Old school AFC West rival game.
It was a beating. We walked right in there. We feinted a little bit. Bow! A right cross right to that bird beak jabroni Mahomes' face. I love to see him over there hurt. I love to see Pacheco get kneed. And I don't want to see him get kneed in the back of his head. That's harsh. I'm kidding around. But, I love to see the physicality of this team, man. I mean, brother, let me tell you something, man. This is a long time coming. And, I said it yesterday, man. It's time to stop playing around. Give AP the job. He earned it.
I don't know how you couldn't. But let me ask you this, Wasted. Tell me this. Tell me before the season started, and I were to tell you we're gonna go into Kansas City on the 25th with a fourth round rookie quarterback, no Colton Miller, no
Josh Jacobs.
No Josh Jacobs, and our second pick in the draft not available, and we only have 48 passing yards.
I would have told you that you were smoking D&D.
You would have said we probably lost by 40 points.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you know what? You know, shout out to my brother Grav. You know what I mean? We will be going live, you know, and you know, shortly. You know what I mean?
What time you going live? I know he said he was in the car.
Yeah, he's in the car. I don't know what time we going live. Whenever we go live, though, Stu, you know how we got to do. We have to form like Voltron.
Yeah.
This is what we do, right?
We gotta enjoy this time.
Yeah, man. Because listen, bro, this is the springtime of our lives of Raider fans. We actually have something to be optimistic about. We have something to enjoy. We have something to look forward to. Because to be real with you, like me, I see guys that are willing to do what needs to be done to win. The Marcus Peters move. Another regime might have rode that bad decision to the wheels fall off.
Yep.
AP came right in and said, you know what? You're a vet. We can't have that. You got to go.
Yep.
The Jack move. Beautiful move. Look at how it's paid dividends, man. Having a young player that's in the prime of his career that, you know, he's at the height of his physical abilities, but he's not quite at the height of his mental abilities. So this is a guy that you brought in for relatively nothing that is going to get nothing but better if he's coached properly. You see how they encourage instincts. That's something that they didn't do with the previous regime. They thought it was the system. Do it the way.
Allowing a player a little freedom to be to
be a player. Like, bro, yeah. The genius that happens on a football field is, to me, I've always felt 30% coaching and 70% God-given.
Wasting's on right now.
That's graphic right there, right? I can hear him.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
That's Graph?
Yeah, that was Graph.
Yeah. Shit,
I wanted to. So hold on. So we were talking about
instinct, man. Instinct, bro.
Yes.
Instinct, bro. And that's the thing. The genius that happens on the field a lot of times is 70% God given and 30% coaching. You know, coaching is important, but it's not the most important thing. No. If you don't have that bag of skills, if you don't have that God-given ability, that instinct, the quick twitch, you're not going to be able to make plays like that. Everyone can't make those plays.
And think about it, bro. He should have had a pick six in the Minnesota game.
Yep.
When I saw that, I said, "Holy smokes, this dude's about to break out, bro."
Yeah, man. And you know, and it's crazy because our season is a lot different if he makes that pick six. Man, that Minnesota game, it hurts now more than ever, bro.
Don't it? Hey, we ain't talking about it. We ain't talking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we ain't talking. It's going.
Well, I would say this: who's one of the coaches that I always give a lot of praise to, a guy that was a DB coach of mine with the Raiders.
You give props to a lot of guys, though, Stu.
Who's a coach I talked to that I consider a very close friend of mine that I played under, that had my best years?
Oh man, I mean Rob Ryan, of course.
Well, Rob Ryan, but he was head coach.
And then what the heck was my man name, bro?
He's head coach.
He's a head coach now?
He was. Now he's retired.
Damn it. Not Hugh Jackson. You didn't play under Hugh.
Maybe Pagano, Chuck Pagano.
Chuck Pagano, yo, God damn it. He always talks about Chuck Pagano. Chuck Pagano, he talks about our former offensive coordinator a lot too.
Well, yes.
That's why you got me confused, because that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. Okay. So Greg Olson. But one thing that Chuck did is Chuck's like, listen, yeah, let's say this is, for example, the defense is cover 3, right?
Yep.
But within that, shit, you guys play within have a defense within the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like make it yours. I'm not going to say, hey, you know what? In cover 3, the corners need to be at 7 yards with their hand, this up foot and this back here and safety needs to have this foot and this guy down at this time. It's like, no, you guys are the professional. You make it yours. And I think that's what AP's allowing those guys to do, is say, listen, guys, you're professionals. Yeah. There's rules of the defense, but within those rules, have fun, make it yourself. And one thing a guy said is he loved the way that the defense was communicating.
But bro, you know what's funny about that, bro? It's that's the value of having a guy who actually did it before being your coach. That's the value in that because he understands the license of creativity that he gives them, wins him snaps with the players and their engagement and how much they care.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Man, it's just wonderful, man. I just man, like I don't mean to get overly, I don't want to
But
blow
you can
the
feel it, dude. You can feel it.
yeah, but you could just it's an energy, bro, that I'm feeling, bro.
And I don't know if you had a chance. Have you seen? And I encourage everyone that hasn't. Um, Jack Jones was mic'd up. Did you listen to his mic'd up?
Yeah, I did.
I enjoyed it. Like you can tell he's a guy that likes football and he's having fun out there.
Yeah, he's playing with a guy that he came up with, a guy that wiped his nose coming up. That matters too. Relationships matter. You know what I mean? Relationships matter.
Yes, trust. Right?
Trust everything, man. It's just all of those cliche things, those things that people find corny.
True, it's cliche as hell.
Yeah,
but it really is true.
It is, man. And I'm telling you something, man. If this team can find a way to rally around, Antonio some more and get it done next week, and we can go into Denver and have a chance to make the playoffs, man, that will be.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: I watched the Colts get beat, Sunday by who was the team? They weren't very good.
Let me take a look.
Who did the Colts play?
Let me take a look, brother. Let me take a look.
I watched the game by a very bad offense and quarterback.
Yeah, shit. I gotta look.
But anyway, they're struggling right now. I mean, they're. It's not like they didn't.
Hold on. Let me look. Let me get you right here, man. Because to be honest with you, bro, Christmas, I was totally tuned in on what we had going on.
Well,
I could give a damn.
While you're looking, I want to make a quick. So Tyler Truth, the guy that's right here right now, is a country singer here in Lafayette, where I'm Lafayette, Indiana. A guy that I've met about 3 months ago, and a guy that's a very talented singer that's coming up, and I want to be able to promote him with some stuff. But look up Tyler Truth, anybody. Great singer coming up, and a guy that I'm going to have on the show. So Tyler, thanks for pulling up in here.
Yo, Falcons lost to the Falcons.
The Falcons. Yeah, and they beat their ass.
Yeah. I mean, look, the Falcons have some talent on that team. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're just a complete dumpster fire. It's just still, you said this to me 1,000 times. There's very little that separates the worst team in the league from the best team.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? It's just it's
and all really this year the parity is even like closer. So it's like
yeah. There's been more parity in this year of the NFL than any time I can remember. There's always been that kind of bull in the wood,
Sunday, dude. I mean, tell you, any given Sunday, the team that believes and goes out there and plays hard and fights through the. And here's what I said: football is the greatest team sport, right? I mean, it takes everyone, right?
That's sure.
And I'm telling you this: a team's broken up in thirds, right? Offense, defense, special teams. They knew offense was gonna be tough. Three guys out that were key contributors against the number 2 defense in the NFL. So you know what? Defense and special teams need to step up, and they did. And that's why I love it. I love it.
Look, man, that old Joe Cocker song, pause for the last name. But it's like, hey, try to get a little help from my friends, right?
Yeah.
The wonder years.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the Colts lost 29-10. I mean, so
Atlanta opened up a fresh can on them, and it's like, man, look, I'm just hoping, look, man, I'm going to keep enjoying. I'm going to squeeze all the juice out of this.
You have to. You have to, dog.
But let me tell you something. Once we start getting into that Thursday space, we start transitioning my thoughts to the Colts. And, man, if we can get that, man, brother, let me tell you something.
I want to ask you, who on – I do want to say this. And, again, I didn't have a chance – I didn't watch – the whole game through. I watched 31 of like the highlights or whatever they call it, right? So I didn't see the whole game, but from what I saw from Morag, I wasn't impressed at all.
You're always on Trayvon, man. I think he had a good game, bro.
Did he? Okay.
Really,
Okay.
he had a pick taken away from him too. Like, you know what I mean?
All right.
Paralysis by analysis from too many camera angles. You know, and look, if I can have a second to have a get off my lawn moment,
go for it,
man. I'm really getting sick of all of the camera angles. Like they take the excitement out of.
Was it called a pick?
It was called a pick, and then once they slowed it down to 100th of a second, the ball like tight. It's like, bro, that in 1999 that would have been an interception, no questions asked. I'm getting sick of that shit because you can't even be excited when things happen. When stuff happens, you gotta wait to see if they rob you. Like, you gotta wait, and it's like, bro, you're messing, you're killing the goose that laid the golden egg. The National Football League and the sport of football is the greatest sport that there is because it's like war. It's camaraderie. It's like a movie every game. It is. Basketball and baseball aren't quite like that because in basketball, if you have the best player on the court, 80% of the time you're gonna win.
And not to interrupt you on your get off my lawn, but one player can take over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have the best player on the court, that guy exponentially improves your chances of winning. If you have Michael Jordan, if you have a Shaquille O'Neal, right, and you're playing against a team that is commiserate in talent everywhere else, that one player trumps everything else around you. He controls
Hockey similar. Hockey is similar.
Hockey is similar. You have an Alexander Ovechkin. Yep. You have a Sid the Kid Crosby. You know what I mean? You have a Connor McDavid. Yep. You have guys like that. When they score 2-3 goals, they can just single hand. I remember when Ovechkin made his run to his first cup.
One of my favorites.
He just fucking took over the Stanley Cup. The whole playoffs, he just took over.
Yeah.
He was scoring, juking, jiving. It was ridiculous. He just really just took over and won them a Stanley Cup on his own. He said, "It's time. I need to win. That's it." That's what happens, man. I've seen Gretzky do it in his prime. It's just, dude. Football is such a great game, and they're ruining it. Let the players play. Let the camera angles. You don't have to go into every play trying to get every play right. Because what I don't see them do is I don't see them amend some of the egregiously bad calls they don't review.
Yep. I think the margin of error with referees before was part of the game. You know, like calling it live and the call is what it is. You know what I mean?
Fact.
I mean, because now have there been times when it's helped us, but there's been times when it hurt us. So I don't think before replay. Let me say this. I think it's about the same percentage of bad calls to good calls as it was before replay was even there. Does that make sense?
And it makes a ton of sense. But the difference is that what replay effectively does is it kind of affects the outcome of the game in way, like a bad call is a bad call, right? But the way that they do with these replays and slowing the game down and
sometimes it's 5 minutes. It's taking the momentum out of the game. And I always wonder this because sometimes they still get the call wrong. So I'm going, who are they talking to on that microphone, bro?
And that's the thing. And what it does is it calls into question the legitimacy of what's going on in the NFL today. Because now what you've done is you've married gambling to the NFL. It's one of its biggest freaking sponsors.
And I'll say this, as far as players and coaches go, they're out there to win the game. When it comes to the league and officials, they can do shady shit, dude. They have control over that. Because
when you have a business, right, and you have business partners, you know, and I'm not being a conspiracy theorist, right? I'm merely holding the NFL accountable. You have to acquiesce to those partners. You know what I mean? You got to prove to them that you can give them a return on their investment for giving you so much money, right? So when you have a situation where you see a line move off of some weird call that they just got out of the back end of the rule book,
bullshit.
It calls into question how much, you know, legitimacy we have. I feel like the Raiders this year, for whatever reason, I feel like that kind of the Raider kind of like ban that came down from the league all of those years. I feel like it's been lifted, bro.
I feel like it had too. We only had 4 penalties for 20 yards.
It's crazy, bro. We didn't have the Raiders.
What's funny is I was watching. I try to go through on YouTube and like find old games, like TV copies, like full games, and I've got probably 10, and I rewatch them. If you look at the penalties, like it was like it was blatant, like it was like we led the league in penalties, and it was bullshit. It was literally complete bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, nonsense. Just subjective 50-50 coin flip kind of calls. That kind of stuff to me, it always has made me look at some of this with John Nazar. It makes me look at sports in general in that way. And I look, bro, I saw something crazy in the NBA the other day, right? The Warriors, I don't know if it happened in real time, but I saw it on social media. The Warriors were winning this game. Right, and Jordan Poole, former Warrior, was like,
who's he with now?
He's with Washington.
Okay.
A couple hundredths of a second left on the clock. He shoots up a 3 and changes the line. The line was 11.5.
They canceled it?
No, he made it. He fucked up everybody's ticket. People who bet on it, because that's a big line, 11.5. He met, a lot of people were like, because Vegas, everybody's going to vote on that 11.5 because this is the Golden State Warriors. And he hit it and fucked everybody's ticket.
But they still lost, but he hit that last shot.
Yeah, he hit that last shot that changed the line from 11.5. That 3 mattered, bro. So now it's 7.5. So now Vegas wins. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's
see that's the one thing too when you talk about a sport like NBA or hockey, where one player can literally dictate the outcome. Like there'd be no way for an individual player in football to have that much authority over those lines and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if a team's and you can't just go or on the other end, not make a shot.
When they were doing point shaving, and when they came up with point shaving, the Mafia came up with that, right? And they start getting the players. The one sport that they started with was boxing because it's not a
very
team
easy.
It's very, very easy. You get to the one guy, right? But when they got into team sports, were fixing the point shaving, they went to basketball, and it would always be a goal.
Right? You can still win.
Yeah,
but you just keep it cool and you don't win by too much.
Yeah, you say, hey, man, don't score 40.
The guy from Arizona State, right?
Remember that?
Yeah.
I think Steve Kerr was on that team. Was Steve Kerr was Arizona State or was it University of Arizona? Because Steve Kerr played for the University of Arizona. I know his father was killed in a mass shooting.
Steve Kerr played for Arizona? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Steve Kerr's dad was a coach or he was a professor or something there, and I think his dad in the 80s got killed. His dad got killed. I think they had like a sit-in or something like that.
See, I was a fan of Steve Kerr until a couple of years ago. He started speaking on NFL football, and I said, "Hey, stay in your own lane, bro." Like,
yeah, I mean, a lot of times with Steve Kerr was some of the,
and I'm going like, you dude, like, you got handed that franchise to begin with, right?
Yeah, it's Mark Jackson's deal.
Yeah,
right?
So just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just relax. Just enjoy the fact that you're able to have the job that you have, and don't start rubbing your shit into other sports that you don't fucking know about. So that pissed me off.
I mean, bro,
I want to thank everybody in here, the 194 people. I want to thank Wasted for pulling up. I appreciate it.
Man, it's always a pleasure, Stu. It's always a pleasure, Stu. You know, I always got to pull up on my brother, man, show love because you always come and add so much value to my channel. You know, man, I will hope
some value on mine.
I will hope. Thanks, brother. And another thing, man, real quick, man, just to get off football real quick. How was Christmas, man? Because, I miss them days of having to buy toys. But my kids are older now. I don't have to buy toys and stuff anymore, man. I miss that.
I got this new camera.
Oh, that's awesome.
I picked it up, right? So they don't really make video I'm using like a video camera. They don't make
camcorder.
It's like a camcorder, right? So because this was a big Christmas. So Avery got an iPad, so we had to set that all up, my 4-year-old. And then this morning I spent about 3 hours, my son, we got him the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And so like downloading the games and doing the parental thing and setting up the online and everything. But that Nintendo Switch, dude, is freaking dope as hell.
Yeah, man. I remember when I bought my kids that a few years
Bro,
ago. Yo, I think that's one of the best
where you
Christmas.
can play it like this, but then you can put it and it goes
Yeah,
up there and
yeah.
like
Oh, bro, because
it's dope as
I
shit.
bought both of my girls one, right? And what we did was we were playing Mario Kart. You know,
Yes.
you could take it, bro. I think that Christmas, because I had got sick that Christmas. That Christmas, I was home. No, I was on vacation. Like right now, I'm on vacation. I'm old. I'm old enough
Oh,
at my.
I was gonna say, I was wondering how you could pull up right now.
Nah, I'm on vacation, bro. I like, dude. I normally don't take this week because, like, I'm like, dude. You know, I go. You know, I'll take one day, the day after Christmas, and I'll go back.
Yeah.
But man, last year I was required through Christmas the whole time because you know Christmas was on
I
Sunday.
think I remember that.
Remember that? And yeah, and I got required the money because it was 15 degrees. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? I'm too old for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old for this shit. If vacation, because vacation goes off as seniority. I'm one of the more senior guys. It fell
Now,
to me.
do you lose vacation time after the year or
No, you can carry it into like April
okay?
of the next year. And then now they have a new rule. You can book some too. So for
You
me,
take the whole week off?
yeah, because I can all like holiday weeks are good because you only got to use 4 days. So I
Oh
use 4 days
yeah.
because the holiday is not a
Yep,
vacation day.
yep,
Monday wasn't a vacation day. So
yep,
today is
yep.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is, and then both weekends are protected by your vacation. So you
Oh
don't get
yeah, so you're really getting freaking what is that? 9 days, right?
yeah,
9? Yeah.
9 days. And I took the day after New Year's too.
Hell yeah.
So I'm getting 10 because Monday for New Year's is off. That's a holiday. I'm off then. And then I took the Tuesday, so I'm gonna go back next week on Wednesday.
Well, and then my 10-year-old, she got her first cell phone.
Oh, that's
Right.
beautiful.
She was pumped. And then my oldest daughter, we bought her a plane ticket. She's actually leaving tonight to head up to visit one of her friends up in Michigan that we haven't seen in a long time. So it was good. It was like, and then I got my son some other like the Predator NECA figures
That's
and
cool.
stuff like that. So no, it was a cool Christmas. Now my wife, she's working today, tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday. So she's working this week. So I'm at home with all the kids. So it's a little, but they're busy now. Like they got, and I hooked up my old PlayStation 2 in Alex's room. So he's been playing that. And then my PlayStation 3 is in the loft. So the kids been playing that. And then I got this thing. It's like it almost looks like just like a Fire Stick, but it's got like 5,000
games, like the old school games.
Yes.
Yo, I saw that, bro. I saw that.
I got it for like $30.
Bro, I gotta get that,
dude. And like, dude, it's like you have categories, and you can go old Atari games, Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, arcade, dude. And it's like,
bro, you send me the link. I gotta buy that because what I did a couple of years ago, I start buying my girls the arcade up machines.
Yeah.
So I bought a couple of those, and I have those in the mud room coming from the garage.
Those are the ones that are like
yeah. And I bought the stand for it, so it's tall enough so I can stand up.
Yeah,
so I had bought Street Fighter, I bought Mortal Kombat, and I bought the Ninja Turtle game, and I put those in a line, making our own little arcade. And then my kids, bro, my girls, my youngest daughter is like, bro, she's scary how good she is with like first person shooters and shit like that. Like
and you said that she's wait, hold on. Let me remember. Hold on. She's 14.
Yeah, dude. That when she was little, dude, she was like highly ranked in Fortnite and shit like that. Like even now, when she plays like Call of Duty, any of that shit, she's like, bro, it's crazy because people would be like, yo, dude, you're cheating. They had her banned they thought she had a bot. Like she's so good at that shit, bro.
And that's the fucked up part. Those people do cheat on there. It's like, yo, dude, like, come on.
No, I sit up there and watch my daughter with her controller.
I'm taking a screenshot right now of that
appreciate it,
that device, dude. It was
so
36.
my youngest daughter is like a gamer. Like she's really good, bro. Like it's
Were
scary.
You a gamer?
Me, I'm good at video games, but I'm not like. I'm the kind of person, if I do anything long enough, I get good at it. Yeah. I'm not trying to brag on them, but like if I'm good, like anything I do and I put any time into it, now I'm not because, bro, like I just don't have the time to make money and be the kind of dad I am and do all of the shit that I do and fucking be sitting there playing some video game. I don't have the time anymore. Like when they were little or before they were born, I used to play a lot. Now playing my homies, playing for money and shit like that, beating everybody ass in Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So I got back. I was always kind of I was liked and enjoyed video games, and I kind of got back into it a couple of years ago just to kind of have a hobby, right?
yeah,
Something to do like when I can't sleep or whatever. So I've been big into so and what I do is I can't play multiple games at like if I'm playing one game, I'm playing that one game until like
yeah. I'm like that too. I'm like that
and
too.
right now, dude, I'm on that Mortal Kombat 1, dude. I have been in that, dude, for
Yeah,
that
man. Yo,
thing is
now I'm good. Yo,
fire.
Mortal Kombat is one of my games,
Bro.
bro. Bro. You know what's funny?
Wait, hold on one sec. Let me get this. Top Beats, thank you very much. First, Merry belated Christmas to both Stu and Wasted. Thank you. Second, did either of you think we didn't attack as well or aggressively in the second half? Oh, on offense or defense, I guess.
On offense, no, and that was for good reason. That was for good reason, bro. Like, look, man, we have a young quarterback.
Don't
really
lose it for us, right? Don't
Yeah,
lose it.
yeah, and
right? It was
yeah,
kind of what I was like.
yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. And it's like,
frozen?
it's like, listen, you take what
shit.
the defense gives you, and you don't try to get outside of
Hold
yourself.
on, hey, you froze for a second. Go back, start back over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was like, yo, look, you stay within yourself. You stay within the game. You take what the defense gives you, and you try to win the game. Because listen, just like how we were having the trouble moving the football, they were too. And
Moni, hold on one sec. I do got to shout out to Moni. Moni is a very close friend of mine from down there in Australia. Wasted, have you ever met Moni before? I don't know if you've ever met Moni.
I don't know. Maybe on one of the shows when I first started.
Okay, Moni's awesome. Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry, Wasted. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yo, you know what? The Aquaman 2. I definitely got to take. I think I'm gonna take the family to go see Aquaman 2 because yo, I have this thing where every month the movie theater takes like $10 or $11 off my credit card, and if I don't, it gives you a free movie ticket and discounts and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So, bro, I think I got like 11 movie tickets, bro, because I haven't been in the movies in a while. So it's gonna cost me nothing. I'm like, yeah, let's go to the movies, man.
My wife took all the kids and one of Alex's buddies on Sunday morning to the new Trolls movie.
Yeah, so I always save those tickets for my wife in the summertime and stuff. Because, my wife and the kids will be hanging around. She'll take one of my nieces and nephews or something. So she'll just log into my account and use it. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check the Aquaman out, man. My guy Taino Raider in the place, man. What's up, brother?
So let me ask you this. Let me see I have it right here, and it was like I was very, very, very disappointed. In the
Monte?
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped.
Did you
dropped
see that the block?
Yeah, man.
The non-block. I mean, like, bro.
Yeah. But bro, you gotta understand something, man. I've never seen Randy Moss throw a block ever. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Devontae Adams doesn't come off as a diva. He doesn't come off with the same vitriol as.
But I mean, that was like, I just take away who the players are. Just as a football person, like, how do you miss that?
Dude, you know what, man? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've really, really, really shout out to my brother Big Mike is in a place, man. Yo, I really
you should bench AOC and put Jimmy G back in there. Thank you, Anthony Provencio. Good comment.
I definitely don't think so, because if you put Jimmy G in there, he might move the ball more, but he's gonna turn the football over.
Oh no, don't even. This is not even a serious fucking question. He's just trolling.
Yeah, I would never.
AOC sucks. Yeah, of course he does. Yep, you're right.
Hey,
what were you talking about before that? You were shout out to the 203 people in here though. Let me ask you sometimes I ask questions thinking that you're gonna know it, and you probably should know it, but when I talk about tackling, right? What's one of the things I preach about as far as like where should a defender go at an offensive player, like on his body to tackle?
Right here, the body, like low.
There you go. Right. So yeah. we saw Hobbs in that first quarter, right?
Yeah.
No, Hobbs make that.
He stuck the guy. Yeah.
What'd he do? Chopped his legs out.
Yep.
We saw later in the game. What'd he do? He went high,
and then he got shedded off, and he almost.
I don't get it. I don't know. Like, dude, I said this: you can run without no head, right?
Yeah.
You can run with no shoulders, right? You can run with no arms, right?
Yep.
Can you run with no legs?
No way. And the problem was, I think it was the angle that Nate took. The angle he took, because it looked like he almost missed him. It looked like he almost missed him from the side. He hung on. Yeah, he hung on from the side because he sniffed that play out.
Them running, dude. Them running. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, absolutely. But them run, they're too goddamn strong. If you like, they're gonna run through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll. And here's the deal: they don't like ball carriers. Don't like to be hit in their legs, dude. So it's two things you're doing. One, you're securing a tackle, and two, you're pissing off the offensive guys, right? And you might get. Look, why isn't Jacobs playing right now?
Yeah, because it's quad.
Because that safety number 24 came up and fucking yammed his ass.
Yeah.
Right? And got a thigh bruise.
Bro, look, it's the thing is, Stu, I try not to do the Monday morning quarterback stuff with guys that are especially that are playing in it.
I get it.
You know, him playing that nickel corner, bro, he's essentially a will linebacker. You know what I mean? So he's coming downfield. He's essentially a will linebacker, and he's coming downfield full speed.
I think he's our best tackler. I really do.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Right. Yeah. The numbers will say that Max Crosby is, because Max Crosby has like freaking like the most solo tackles from any like.
That's crazy.
It's insane, bro. But that's effort, bro. It's effort, right? And Max doesn't miss a lot of tackles, but I think Nate is our best open field tackler.
Absolutely.
He is like a lot of people wanted to see him play on the outside. We saw that.
How big is he?
He's not big at all, though. I mean, he's strong, but
he doesn't look very
big. He's not a gigantic defensive back like you. He's not no 6'2", 6'3" big dude. You know what I mean?
Says right here, it says he's 6 foot.
He's 6 foot.
If he's labeled at 6 foot, he's probably 5'11".
5'11", and he's
195 pounds, so he's pretty thick.
He's jacked, but he's not a bruiser like.
Oh, that's right. He's a fucking Big Ten guy. He's Illinois.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah. He's not a bruiser like, say, for instance, like a Tariq Woolen should be. Yeah, like Tariq Woolen is a big dude. You know what I mean? He's not a bruiser, but yo, Nate is he's a hammer, bro. Coming down, freaking coming outfield, playing that linebacker, man. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much.
And you know what? That's the position that like they put Woodson at, kind of that. Down, not nickel, you kind of a slash nickel slash outside linebacker, because he could tackle so well. So he tackling wise, he does remind me of Woodson, how Woodson would come up. And that's one thing Woodson could do great was, and that's one reason through his career he had some injuries, because he did tackle and he was so physical.
Yeah. I mean, Wood, and you know the thing about Wood.
Hold on, GA Patriot. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Quality offenses regularly overpowered by disciplined defense, and the talking heads want to say it was slot. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep, and that's one thing I always was pissed off of us when a defense has a great game, they just the offense played like shit, and it's like, well, no, I mean, we made them play like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Can we just give DC some credit? The NFL's era of high-powered offense may become. I agree.
I don't, because what they're going to do is they're going to officiate and change the rule book to help
put points.
Yeah, and bro, until we start pushing back and say that we don't want to see people score 48 points every fucking week. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on the consumer. The problem with the NFL is the NFL is now geared towards putting a product out there that is advantageous to fantasy football, daily fantasy, and gambling. And that's really what they're doing in real time. And until that stuff kind of plays out, we're never going to get back to football. I really believe that the league, that's the reason why the NFL is the only sport where every year they go in and they change major rules. Every year at the owners' meetings and stuff like that, the competition.
I remember beginning of training camp, the head of officiating would go to every team and he'd put up, all right, last year we could do this. Can't do that now. This is going to be penalized. This is going to be, it was always adding. It was never taking nothing away. It was just adding new
rules. And like in the NBA and all these other leagues, there's an era where they change the era and they go and they ride that era out. And then when they fine tune the game again, because the fine tuning of the NBA is about to come, right? Because as much as people don't want to hear this, one of the 3 greatest players of all time are not going to be in the league within the next 2 years. LeBron James. And they're going to change the way that they officiate. They're going to change the way they
sense. That makes sense.
They do that every time. They did it when Jordan left. They changed everything. You remember that? Then they got sick of the one-on-one basketball because of Allen Iverson and Marbury and all of them. And they changed it. They put a zone in. So you had to shoot better. They made the game more Eurocentric because they were getting all of these foreign players that were good players. And they wanted to make the game more palatable and good for those guys. The guys like Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki. Because Dirk Nowitzki and guys like that, they wouldn't have survived in the 80s. Like, just being real. Because they would have saw a 6'11" guy and put him on a low block.
Oh, no, absolutely.
They wouldn't have let him do what he did.
He wouldn't even have been able to do dribbling and shooting drills.
Yeah. So, So there we go, right? So, look, man, the NFL, they got a big problem on their hands. They need to realize that it's not always just about the casual fan, because it seems like they kind of fine-tune the product around the casual
tailoring fan. Yeah, you can't do that.
You gotta tailor around people like us who are invested, who go to the games and stuff like that, not these casual Johnny-come-lately fans, man.
And let me give a shout out here to Robert Greats. Oh yeah, Bahama David. Issue is O-line play and QB play is very poor now due to all the spread run in high school and college. So it will get scoring back up until that changes. Issue is O-line play and QB play is very poor now due to all the spread run. So they don't. Okay, what do you think on that?
I don't think that is poor QB play from using the spread. Spread is, I just think that you have quarterbacks now that are athletic enough to pull off running the spread offense.
Here's what I think. The best athlete in high school, you put him at quarterback, right? Yeah. You want the ball in his hand every play,
so he can fake that pitch and take off and run and stuff like that. Design run plays, dives.
That's a bonus, but you're more of, you want that guy to be able to, when things break down, just to be able to go and run. So I get from that aspect where you're not having that. I'm a quarterback and I'm working on, where I'm just a drop back guy that is just working on quarterback skills. That's a good question. I mean, that's a good question.
Yeah, bro. Look, the quarterback play is off the charts now. I personally think. I think a lot of these kids are very talented. The only difference is,
I would say this in the NFL, it's very poor right now. Don't you think?
Well, it depends, right? And what
many guys are hurt, right? I mean,
yeah, it's a lot of guys that are hurt, right? And then, the officiating. I think the thing that used to make quarterbacks back in the day, they were just as accurate and stuff like that. I just think that back in the day, they got hit. And the thing that made a John Elway, John Elway, is how fucking tough John Elway was. How tough Brett Favre was. How tough these guys.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
Peyton Brady, these guys, they were tough, right? And then, they start kind of helping these guys out, though. The Breezes, the Bradys, and the Mannings. Troy Aikman used to get, especially before he got the line, when he had that all-time great line, he didn't get touched a whole lot. But before, because people forget that Troy was there in the first pick in 1989?
Yeah, because it was him and then Barry Sanders, right?
It was him, Barry Sanders, Tony Mandrich, the Incredible Bulk.
Yep.
Tony Mandrich. So Troy was the number one pick. Barry Sanders.
I think was
in that draft.
Yeah.
A lot of people were in that draft, right? Troy Aikman was there getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there getting hit before.
How about this? Let me raise you a question. If you're not a mobile quarterback, why would you want to get out of the pocket? Because when you're in the pocket, you're protected a little bit, right? They can't go low on you. They can't hit high. When you leave that pocket and run, you're opening yourself up for more hits at different levels. What do you think about that?
I do too. I feel like that. But the thing is that you didn't have to worry about getting thrown out of the game if you took off and ran and got destroyed. If you get destroyed, even if it's a clean hit, they're going to throw you out the game. You know, there were times where, you know, the Randall Cunninghams of the world would take off, right? He'd take off and he'd get flipped on his head, and he was just tough enough to get up and take it. You know what I mean? Now, if you get a guy that takes off, like say for and not Lamar Jackson or one of these, I'm talking about a guy like Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like if Mahomes takes off and they cream him, they're throwing you out of the game.
And those quarterbacks know that, right? They're gonna. Don't you think they're gonna play it up as far as if they do get hit?
That's a fact, bro. And then you just see the way that like I just saw yesterday with Mahomes, like when he was running, right? Because that was the only way they would. He turned his head a little bit and go down, and then we just like touch him. And I'm like, bro, could you imagine if he would have done that shit and like Brian Dawkins was out there?
Yum.
Oh my God, he'd have knocked him out of the game. It's just they're taking the physicality out of the game in a sense. So I don't really know how good some of these guys really are because they don't get touched. They really don't get touched, bro. Like, and it's just in your era. And your era, quarterbacks were still getting lit.
I was going to, and not to hold on one sec. Again, hey, thanks, David. Jonathan Vilma and Carl Banks had a great podcast on bad O-line play is getting QBs hurt and leading the offense. Stu, I will. Oh, please. I'd like to hear it. Yeah,
I saw that. And the bad O-line play is definitely a factor, but there's a lot of bad quarterback play too. Tom Brady talked.
So what would be bad O-line play? Is it they're not quick enough. They're not big. What's
I don't know, bro. I just think,
now, because again, we always look at what we just talk about, right? We talk about the offense played like shit. Well, no, the defense played good. Is it bad offensive line play or is it better athletic D linemen they're going up against?
Yeah. And the thing is, what people don't realize is that the NFL's figured something out. The defensive line has the advantage. Because with the offensive line, you're not going to spell offensive linemen. Your five best guys are going to play every single snap if they can, right? With a defensive line, if you have a lot of depth, they're going to keep rolling these guys in and out. So you get fresh guys coming at you in the third, fourth quarter.
Moving new guys in, but you could take the four that are playing and you can put them at any position. And
you can move them around, so you can kind of tailor make the matchup as it suits you. So that's another part of it too.
You made a great point. And that's what a good coach's job is to do, is to create matchups in your team's favor.
Yep. That's what football's all about. That's what it's all about. And
actually, that is exactly what football is. As far as coaching goes, is getting your better player against a worse player.
Yep. It's essentially chess, live chess.
Yep.
And they have so much technology now. You can watch every snap.
Oh my God,
you don't have to be in a little dark room watching film. You can be on a plane with your ear pods and your tablet or your phone, and you can watch every snap of somebody's career if you want to.
Great, and not only being able to watch it, but the information you're getting. When he has his left hand down, this is what he, like this is how many times he spins, or this is like. They can that shit is all broken down. So, on third down, he likes to line up on the right, but he likes to stiff with the right foot and come back inside. Like the statistics are unbelievable. If you know how to take them and study them and use them to your advantage.
Yeah, man. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. I just don't like how I think that the NFL used to be like a truth machine. It showed who the weak were, showed who the strong were. And NFL's still that because they're the best athletes in the world, right? But I don't think that the league allows that.
Hold on. That's a great that's a great statement you say. Because what would, and I'm not saying I disagree with it, the best what do you consider an athlete? I guess the best athlete.
The best athlete is the most versatile, with the most endurance, strength, elite traits. Guys in the National Football League, there are a lot of guys in the National Football League that can go and play any sport. And the brains too. and the brains too. So it's the most cerebral sport. You got guys in the NFL that clearly played basketball at a high level,
Track,
that
soccer,
baseball, everything.
baseball.
Some of these guys, the reason why we haven't had a great American heavyweight champion since Tyson and Holyfield is because most of them they're playing power forward in the NBA or they're playing linebacker in the NFL. So look, man.
I see what you know. That's what I always think when I see like these boxers or like UFC fighters. These were guys that just didn't make it to the NFL or NBA.
Yeah, because you know why? Because back in the day, the highest paid athlete in all of sports was the heavyweight champion of the world.
Right.
Back in the 60s and the 70s, like Muhammad Ali.
Well, and notoriety would be an Olympic track.
And Wilder's not a great heavyweight. Wilder is a guy who's very like
he just fought.
He just lost. Yeah, he just lost overseas to a bum. But Deontay Wilder has that right hand. He has one of the hardest right hands ever in the history of boxing. I got to give it to him. It's an off switch. But because he has that off switch and he got into boxing so late, and myself, I am a guy who boxed and amateur boxed and all of that.
Yeah, fuck, he's 30. Dude, he's 38 years old.
Yeah, so Deontay Wilder got into boxing too late. He doesn't have, once he doesn't knock you out, and he doesn't have much. He has a really good jab because he's a great athlete.
6'7", 214.
Yeah, he played basketball. He has a great jab, and that right hand is devastating. And when he lands that right hand and you don't go anywhere, that's all he got. He doesn't have a bag to go into like Ali. He don't have a bag to go into like an Evander Holyfield. He doesn't have a bag to go into, bro. Once that off switch don't turn the lights out, that's it. That's it. And I think he left the rest of what was in his prime in the ring with Tyson Fury that last fight. He's done now. You know, but I didn't mean to derail the show.
Think this too. I've got to think that weight is more important than height in boxing.
Not really, because the angles, because it's angles and stuff and leverage. You know, a guy like Deontay Wilder.
Let's say this: if let's say 6'7" Wilder's 215, and then Mike Tyson's 5'10", 225. There's just it's just more power.
Yeah, well, it depends, because like when Tyson was 225, he was sloppy at 225. Tyson's small, right? The thing about having a guy like Wilder being that big, right? And that's the problem with boxing in a sense, because the heavyweight division singularly, because if you're fighting welterweight, right? How big of a welterweight can you be and make 147 pounds?
What is welterweight? Sorry.
Welterweight is 147 pounds. That's Floyd Mayweather. That's 147, right? So you can't really, it's hard to make welterweight to be like, if you're 5'11", 6'1", you can't. It's hard. You got to kill yourself to make that weight. Being a grown ass man,
and you're going to substitute strength.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
So I remember like guys like Diego Corrales. He was a taller, like, because he was at 140, I think, when he died. You know, he was a little lower. But when you get guys like that, so heavyweight is the only division where you can have a guy Mike Tyson size who's, 5'11", get in the ring, 5'11", 225, 218, get in the ring and fight a guy like Lennox Lewis, who at the day of the fight is coming in the ring, 265, 6'7", 6'8. And that weight, like you said, that weight, now you can lean on him. You know what I'm saying? So now, we've always seen Tyson beat like mediocre guys and beat guys that were bigger guys and, knock out these big bums. But as the division started getting bigger and you had the era of the super heavyweight, the Riddick Bowes of the world, the Lennox Lewises of the world, I think no matter what would have happened, I think Tyson probably would have started to lose.
I like that.
Hey, Stu, you know what, brother? Love you, brother. I gotta go get prepared for the show with Graphic. We're gonna see.
Hey, what time are you guys gonna go on?
I don't know. I'm gonna give him a ring. You know what I'm saying? I think he's setting it up now. Okay. I gotta do all my tags and stuff. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick.
Hey, thank you so much for pulling up, and let me know so I can. I'd love to.
Bro, it'll be soon, man. Because we gotta hit it and quit it, man. I gotta go and return some stuff. My daughter's got money.
Where can the 208 people in here go to see you and Graph?
Oh, come on, bro. You already they know where to come. Raider Nation Unlimited or OLV Las Vegas Raider Network. We look, all of these people, we got a network here, bro. Me, you, Graph, Hammer, Big Mike.
You got to
We got a
ask, though. You
network
just
of
never,
people.
shit, you never know. There's new people.
I know, bro. It's a couple of people who probably don't know who I am. I am Wasted Talent. If you're not subscribed to me, please hit that subscribe button. We on a race to 10,000.
Talent is definitely fucking wasted.
Yo, I'm over Raider Nation Unlimited, man. At YouTube, man. Wasted Talent Raiders, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you, Stu, for allowing me to come on your channel, bro. Appreciate
Love
you,
you, Hammer. I'll see you soon.
Hammer. Fuck you. I'll see you later.
Christ. Why do I keep saying that?
No, everybody does that to piss me off. It's okay. I thought you were serious.
No,
It's all good. Listen, Graf, I'll talk to you later.
Jesus Christ. Waste. God damn it. All right. So here, GA, all we got to do is win out, and the Queef lose 2 more, 9-8 tie, and we win the division playoff and Super Bowl at a. Oh man, see that's the thing, dude. Like, can you imagine? Dude, thank you very much. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks everybody for being in here, especially during the holidays, man. This is awesome. If AOC goes outside the pocket and gets hit, then the refs take him out to clear concussion protocol. Hoyer is out, and if GG, yeah, no, exactly, dude. Tano Raider. You need to take my number down, bro. How do I? Let's see. Tano, hit me up on Instagram. Send me a message. Yeah, we need to stay in touch because you're on the same wavelength as me. It was a boxer dad. You are, if you can. Who is you? Who is me? Raider Nomad? Is that what you're asking me? Mary Zeus, miss. Whoa. Yes, sir. Let's go. Stu, I want. Hey. Well, we don't need to trade Jacobs. He's a free agent after this year. So, and we could get. There's got to be some capital for Adams. You know. I agree. Derek can't trade Jacobs. His contract is over. But Adams, I agree. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. He's a beast, dude. Absolutely. Well, listen, hey, I want to thank everybody for being in here. Stu, speak on AOC's mental toughness and his what Cowtown Agar AGAR. Sorry, I'm not sure what that is. Agar. But his mental toughness is above and beyond anything I've ever seen. Again, he's at Purdue, 8-string quarterback. During his time at Purdue, Jeff Brom was his coach. And I have a lot of respect for Jeff Brom. Jeff Brom's a great coach, doing great things at Louisville, played in the NFL, I think 11 years, great quarterback at Louisville, but he was tough on his quarterbacks. And whenever he was tough, there was a lot of guys that transferred and cracked. And whenever Aiden, he took it and went out there and achieved. And I remember when 2 weeks ago, when we were playing the Chargers, Doc's Graf said, "Hey, what do you think about AP telling Aiden, like, hey, you're on a short leash?" I said, he's going to do great. He responds well to that. So that kid's unflappable. He is. He really is. Honestly, the Chiefs should have had a roughing the passer on one play because one defensive guy landed. Yep. Just one, baby. Fuck yeah. Merry Christmas. And a happy birthday, Raider Nation for life. Whose birthday? Wait. What am I missing? Oh, yeah, dude. Running backs, they're a dime a dozen. That's the thing that these running backs don't realize. Like, and again, any running back that's ever sat out has never come back right. Dude, thank you, Big Mike. Oh, I didn't know you were in here, Big Mike. Interesting to see AP compare him to Eli at the presser today. Well, he would know. Shit, played with Eli a long time. Adams is just used to having a yeah. Wait. Adam is just too used to having a vet QB that he played with for a long time. We need him. I don't know if we do, though. I don't think we need him. We just need to fix the offense. Quick passes really take. I don't know. I don't know if we need him. GA Patriot, man, thank you so much for all of the messages. Merry Christmas, Nation. Great takes to Raiders. Oh, it's your birthday. 47. Happy birthday, mother. What are you doing for your birthday? Should I hold on here? Should I show the Tony Gonzalez hit? Should I play the video? You guys want to see the video before I end? Since it's Chief related. Dude, can't we trade him before the end of season to try and I don't think so. I don't think we can trade right now. All right, here we go. Let's pull it up. Pull it up. Let's see. I wish I could play the music that I put to it, but I can't because it'll. Yo, what the? Hold on, guys. Hold up. In the NFL, majority was free. I wish I would have played strong. When I was with the Detroit Lions, I moved down to strong. And if I would have played like Troy Polamalu, you're unblocked, I would have made 200 fucking tackles. Instead of tackling guys with 20 yards between us, tackling them where they're inside between tackles, like I'm back 20 freaking yards. Okay, what in the fuck, dude? Hold on. Let me replug this thing back in. If we can get a lot of Adams, then yeah, absolutely. I think so. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say trade deadline's over. Yeah. Yeah, about to see. Which one? Every time I played, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. Definitely, man. Yep, there you go. Okay, here we go. Let's see. There it is. All right, hold on. Actually, while I have everybody's attention, I want to play 2 videos. Let's see here. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to play 3 videos for you guys, and then I'm out of here. All right, put this. Got that one. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. That's what it takes, man. That's what it takes. Let's see. Okay, this one. And then Yeah, here it is. We're going to end on a good note, everybody. Sit back, relax, and enjoy these. So the first one we're going to watch is my dad did an interview with George Atkinson, and I'm not sure who the other guy is, but they did this thing called the Babies to Men feature where my dad got interviewed and he was talking about me. So I took the interview, loaded it into Final Cut Pro, and then put highlights behind it. So it's actually pretty cool. So here, let me know what you guys think here. So let's go here. Present. Share screen. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Let me go to, here we go. Okay, so here, present, share screen. All right. Can y'all see that? Wait, what the? Whoa. The fuck is? Hold on. My bad. Come on. What the fuck? Hold on. Gee. Are you serious? All right. Why won't this? Here, hold on. Let me do this again. Give me one quick second here. Why is this?
Because folks.
All right, here we go. So, all right, let me go.
Because, folks, we got a fun one for you. Stuart Schweigert,
There's my pops.
Second-year safety, number 30. His dad, Stuart Schweigert Sr., is an officer in Saginaw, Michigan. He's a man of the law. And his son is a man who loves to run and loves football. So let's listen in on Stu Schweigert Sr. talking about his son in our Babies to Man feature.
He was always interested.
That's me right there.
As soon as he could play football, I mean, that got his attention, and he kind of focused on that. But he played all sports, from soccer. He was involved with gymnastics when he was 4 or 5 years old, and
there's Stu. Look at Yum.
Football came around. I mean, that just turned into his sport.
Look at that.
I got to ask
my
you,
first football game.
Are you in the Saginaw, Michigan Police Department, sir?
I'm a sheriff. I'm a shift commander at the sheriff department here in Saginaw County.
Okay, now I understand that you don't bring the handcuffs into the house for your kids, but how tight a shift did you run? Were you Bobby Knight Jr.?
That was in South Padre Island.
Actually, I gave him a lot of leeway. I wasn't real strict on him, but he didn't mess up a lot. He wasn't a kid that required a lot of supervision. I didn't have to tell him to do his homework. I didn't have to tell him to get down to business. He took care of things, so I didn't have to be strict with him.
Hospital quarters on the beds, neat and clean, tidy. And
that's me.
6 a.m.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that to anybody. No.
Oh, good to hear. Oh, good. So an enlightened man of the law. That's doubly good. Now, Stuart has got to be one of the more delightful guys. His personality, he's bright, he's energetic, he's always upbeat, always a positive kid. But I imagine when he was a youngster, there had to be a little devil in his eye for something.
There's my mom, Carol.
Never been told before.
Well, there was a couple occasions.
There's me at first communion.
It kind of goes back to his competitiveness.
That's my mom.
Golf course, which is right near our house,
That's up in my dad's gym.
More 4 or 5 years old, and
That's me beating up my stepbrother.
2 times a week, and one time we were playing putt-putt golf, and I turned around and I counted, and he was trying to change the score on the little scoring card, and he just didn't want to get beat, and from an early age he wanted to win, and that came right down with the putt-putt golf. At that early age, he was trying to finagle the score a little bit, didn't think I was looking because he wanted to beat me. So,
that sounds like
there's GA.
That's what they do with the school.
That's after a Notre Dame game.
And breaks the school for interceptions. Now I'm going to bring in a sensitive subject here. There are not many white defensive backs in the National Football League, and not as many who can run as fast as this young man. Holy smokes, he's about as fast as you could ever be.
well, a lot of people don't realize how fast Stewart is, and he was.
That's when I won the 100-meter dash.
State champ in Michigan,
Beat Charles Rogers.
And he beat Charlie Rogers for the title as a junior, and recorded the fastest 100-meter time ever recorded in Michigan. You're right, people, because
I ran the fastest L in 2004 combine.
He's had that speed, and he's proved it.
Why not the offensive side of the ball?
I was a quarterback.
His size.
R.I.P. Rogers for sure.
He could have been, and he played a quarterback offensively in high school and was recruited out of high school. In fact, Notre Dame was after him quite heavily to play quarterback on the offensive side of the ball. He had a lot of offers. But I think he looked ahead down the road and felt maybe his niche would be defensively because he liked to play that too. And I think there were probably more opportunities for him.
Thanks, Big Mike.
Yeah, he's just got all those skills. I got a kick out of his tale with us on Raiders Recap earlier in the year when he was our guest over at Everett and Jones Barbecue at Jack London Square in Oakland. When he said his first
Me and GA
practice at training camp, he's suiting up, getting dressed in the locker room, and Warren Sapp looked over at him like, "What are you doing here?" He thought Stewart was the ball boy because he's not exactly the most, big strapping dude.
That was after the combine.
Kind of lean, and he's got some muscle, but
6'3", 218, yoked.
Well, he's fit. He just doesn't have that, that killer look about him. But his temperament belies the look, I think.
I think it does. I think he surprises people. People see him out in public, and we go out, and that's a football. That's a football player. He doesn't look like he's a football player, because he's kind of lean,
What about Stuart Swagger Sr.? Did you play any sports at all?
That's my pops.
College football at a small college. I've never heard of it in South Dakota. It was Yankton College.
That's my dad.
The guy I replaced, I was a defensive tackle, was Lionel Alzado. He went to school there, and he graduated, and he was a right defensive tackle.
That's my dad.
College, and I came in that next year, and I played some small college football out there in South Dakota. So, yeah, I was football was my sport, too.
Well, it's been fun catching up with you. I know you're excited to see your boy out there his second year and starting safety in the NFL. That's quite an accomplishment. And he's been a guy with a nose for the football, forcing fumbles, had his first interception a couple of weeks ago, and I know you're awfully proud.
Oh, I have been. I think his play has picked up the last few games, and he's looking more like the Purdue player that was so awesome down in Lafayette. And, yeah, it's been exciting, very exciting.
Yeah.
The Butcher. All right, so that one, and then here, let me show you. This is kind of, Big Mike, hell yeah. So this was Brady Quinn, the quarterback, who's a close friend of mine. Like the first week of his show, he talked about, he says that, I remember a play where we were playing Purdue and Stuart Schweiger cheap shotted me. So I took the clip of the interview and I put it with the actual play he's talking about. Here, let me show you it. Wait. Hold on. Is this? No. Is that it? No, hold on. Hold up. Yeah, I was all-state quarterback and all-state safety. Actually, Notre Dame, Indiana, Nebraska, Syracuse, Air Force all recruited me as a quarterback to run the option. Here you go. Yeah, so the background is Brady Quinn talking about this play. And I did the video, so here we go.
Maybe they know the players better. Like, I always knew the older I got, because we played a decent amount of Big Ten teams. And so I'd see those Big Ten officials a decent amount. I remember when I was a freshman, and I started on the road versus Purdue.
Boom.
And I'll never forget
Look.
Stuart Swagger. And I'll never forget Stuart Swagger. And I'll never forget Stuart Swagger. Had a cheap shot on me at one point earlier in that game. And I literally turned to the ref and was like, really? Like, you're going to let him do that? And he just kind of looked at me.
Look at the ref. It's like,
walked away. If that ever happened, ever, my junior or senior year.
Rudy, who we got Stu.
Not just one, a couple. And it was almost like you kind of had to know you. You kind of had to earn that respect. That's real. College level, NFL level, whatever the case is. But the more familiarity you have, the more likely they might be willing to listen to you, especially if you tell them something or, hey, Quinn.
That's why you said, hey, little intimidation there. Stu's been around the block a couple times.
Yes, he has.
I'll never forget Stuart Swagger.
Today's Chevrolet players of the game. That guy for Purdue, Stu Schweigert, his 15th and 16th career interceptions. Maurice Domo went over 150 yards receiving, including a touchdown. In recognition of their efforts, Chevrolet will make a $1,000 contribution to each university's general scholarship fund.
No. I played with Drew Brees my freshman year. He was 15. I was 9. I've been 9 my whole career. Because of Dan Marley. Drew Brees took my number in the NFL, and I give him shit about it all the time. So no, that is not Drew Brees' number. I was 9. But thanks, Great Southern Trend. Appreciate the message, but nah. He was 15 at Purdue. I've been rocking 9 since I was in 4th grade.
That's going to be one of the happy 17 seniors in about 65 seconds right there, number 9. Stu Schweigert. And now you hear the chants of Stu as they just made the announcement that we picked him.
There's the first one.
Player of the game. He had that interception earlier, a fluttering pass after Quinn was hit as he threw, returned it 22 yards.
He just looks like a player, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then that, as Bob said, and Swanee agrees, the catch of the day on that second interception.
No, growing up, I was more of a basketball player, and Dan Marley was from Traverse City, Michigan. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Played at Central Michigan, and white dude that I could relate to. So I've always worn number 9 because of Dan Marley. How do I get this fucking thing off here? Oh, let me go stop. Okay, now here goes. Okay. Did you ever come across Mike Allstott? He's my child. Well, Mike Allstott, went to Purdue. He's a very, 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 very close friend of mine. I just talked to him a couple of days ago, and my rookie year, my first game was in Pittsburgh, and then my second game was Sunday night against John Gruden and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I actually flipped Mike Allstott. I have the play. And we won that game. So yeah, Mike Allstott's a very, very, very close friend of mine. Great guy. Great guy. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is it. I got to turn the volume down, but here goes a Tony hit. Bop, 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 bop. All right, here we go. Wait, let me see here. Let me make sure the volume is. How do I turn? Yeah, and now we're finally just recovering from it. He broke his neck trying to scramble. Derek Brooks hit the fuck out of him. I don't know what he was thinking. Why are numbers so different in college than NFL? Well, now they're the same, and I hate it. It bothers me. All right, how do I? Can I turn off the volume of the video? All right, I'm just gonna. Here, hold on. Let me. So I'm just gonna. Let me see. All right. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Okay. All right. Here we go. And again, I made this. There's actually really cool music that I put to it. So, all right, let's do this. And I haven't posted this officially, but Tony Gonzalez took it off all the social media. You'll see I have 4 or 5 plays of Tony on here. And I challenge anybody, find a play of Tony scoring on me or running me over or dunking on the goalpost on me. You won't find it because they don't exist. Yup. Watch him try to get up. Only time he's ever been knocked out. Bomb. Watch him try to get up. Look at his leg. Can't do it. Yum. And it was a clean hit, all shoulder. Bomb. Got fined $7,500 for taunting. Look at this. Caught him on his chin. Look at it. Yank. Never scored on me. But look at what I Yum, look at him. Done. Looks like it's Larry Johnson, bitch. Here I'm against a Priest Holmes trying to break his leg. Come here. Here we go. This is on the goal line. Watch Tony. Look at. Come here. Wow. Look at it. Watch Tony. Not scoring on me, motherfucker. Look at yink. Pow. Fuck out of here. Here we go. This is in Kansas City. Hit of the game. Look at yum. Tony again. Look at his ass. He don't want nothing to do with me. And here we go. Woodson causes the fumble. I recover it. Then Tony's trying to jump on me. Look at, give me that. Look at Tony. I'm like, get the fuck off me, motherfucker. I see Wood, Numdy, Sapp. Yum. Yeah, right here. Sammy Parker. Bomb. Give me that. And then got him. There you go. Can't find it anywhere. You look up biggest hits in the NFL. You look up Raiders hits. You look up anything, and you can't find it, which is bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. He talked to Tony. I've listened to Tony's interviews, and I respect Tony. I mean, one of the greatest to ever play. But he talks about toughest safeties. Won't bring my name up ever. Won't bring up my name ever. Awesome. The Butcher. Yes, sir. So there you go. Hey, guys, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Hopefully everyone's having a great Christmas. I'm going to head over to Graph and Wasted Show. I love everybody. Let me know if anyone's coming to the Colts game. And go Raiders.